Previously on Grand Theft Auto V, the zombie attack revelations.
Sector formalities.
Armstrong. Manny Armstrong.
Charlene, can you give us any more details on your husband's whereabouts?
I will not disclose any further information regarding my husband.
What's going on out there? Please, I have to know. You have to give me something.
3 enhanced individuals that have armed themselves with the parts to some kind of super weapon.
I have to find Alex.
Ever since what you found out 6 months ago, you've been different.
I'm seeing a small-scale radiation spike.
I guess any lead is better than no lead. I need you to know something. The only reason I'm helping you is because of our agreement.
I will help you uncover the truth about who you are, Alex.
I'm getting these flashes.
When the time comes and we fire up the osmosis device, you'll know everything anyway.
How do you really feel about fighting your own brother?
I only care about the mission at hand.
We, the board, feel it's within Nepo's best interest that you step down from active service.
I've run out of patience, Arnold. I personally organized a full-scale, nationwide manhunt on Carter.
Pull your men out of there now!
Shit! It's them! It's
We need to protect the device at all costs. Call him.
Keon, you're supposed to be dead.
You took one of your turns again. It's pretty obvious you haven't gotten over what happened to Eddie yet. Infected. They're in Sector 83 Bravo.
Hey, it's him. Why did you step in like that, Carter? I thought those were your own zombies.
I have no way of proving it to you. But all this, it wasn't me. We're not here for you. We already have what we need.
I need you to stop what you're doing and come back with us.
Stay out of my way and no harm will come to you.
It's time I finish this. What are you going to do? Dad!
And down goes Random Goon, number 97. Nice try, jackass. Next time, give it your A game. Now, step right up, cock waffles. Please, a show of hands for who's next in line to get their ass pummeled to the ground. Is there really no one who can offer me a decent challenge in this shit stack? Jeez, give me a break. What a buzzkill.
Aw, don't cry, soldier boy. If you're looking to alleviate some tension, maybe I can help you out.
Yeesh. No offense, dude, or ma'am, but do I really have to fight you?
Me? Not me, sugar. Him.
Now that's more like it.
Victor, break, little boy.
It's time you learned who's really number one around here. Go on, Victor. Get him!
Let's see what you got, fuck fart. Come on.
We have a situation. I need a team out here now.
Sorry about this, soldier boy. Room for one more?
Prisoner, get down on the ground now!
Oh, for fuck's sake. You idiots always ruin all the fun. Guys, Hey, where you going? Come on, stick around. The fun's only just starting.
You! Get on the ground, now!
You didn't say please, ass much. Ugh. Mr. Shrink.
I just passed through the infirmary. 9 inmates injured, 15 in critical condition. One couldn't even speak because he had a spork shoved down his throat. This is the 3rd time this month, Deshaun. It's getting harder and harder to convince the warden to keep you out of solitary.
What can I say? It's the only fun thing to do around here. Can't blame me if idiots want to pick a fight.
This behavior simply won't do. I realize you've struggled in here these past few years. No doubt you felt the effects of withdrawal from your alcohol and drug-addled background, but these outbursts, they need to end. Right here and now.
Why don't you cut the slack and just send the guards back in to soften me up some more, eh? It's all you med dispensers are good
That's
for.
That's enough! For God's sake, do you get it? I'm breaking this down as simply as I can. You are by far the most unstable and dangerous patient I have ever had. And if you keep this up, it won't end well for you. On top of damaging any hopes of parole, the warden will have you confined if you continue this breach of the peace.
I'll tell you where to shove that piece of yours. Right up your fucking—
Dr. Hoffman, we need him out here. Hey, Freak Show, you're coming with me. What's the meaning of this? He has a visitor.
Fuck do you mean I got a visitor? Ain't nobody visiting me in this fuckhole.
Shut the fuck up and move, now.
Fuck we doing out here? What's your game, Stick?
Don't ever show your face here again. You understand me?
What do you mean? The fuck's going on? Where's the visitor?
They'll be here in a moment. Stand here and don't move. I've got my eye on you.
What is that dude on? Seriously, all I did was beat a couple shit beats. Ain't nothing new. What the?
Good evening. You're Mr. Deshawn, correct?
Okay, please tell me you suits have got some liquor in that briefcase, cause I could seriously fight a gorilla upside down with my ball sack stapled to the ceiling and a fat turd crammed in my mouth to get some of that right now. And not the pissy eau de vie kind of crap. I'm talking hard liquor, high octane college flashback shit, the kind that puts hair on your balls. Maybe a thick bourbon or an Italian dolce with a distinctly nutty aroma.
Excuse me?
Mr. Deshawn, we represent the acting ambassadors of Gold Tech Science and Pharmaceuticals. We have a business opportunity that we would like to bring to your attention.
So, no liquor then. Great. Hang on. Gold Tech? I thought they went under. Weren't you guys swimming in lawsuits after New York?
Officially, yes. Gold Tech is no longer operating. But with the pending criminal investigation into company proceedings, things quickly became unbalanced. However, with the wealth of incriminating evidence found against Kurt Gould and substantiating proof that he worked alone in his actions, Gold Tech was liberated of any government action. We're still under heavy sanctions, though, and constant monitoring from several parties, including Gold Tech's enemies.
Sounds like you guys really dodged the bullet with that one. But I still don't see what any of this has to do with me.
Safeguards, Mr. Deshawn. An insurance policy was put in place in case an event like this would transpire. As I'm sure you know, with the sad news regarding Nathan Gould, Gould Tech now has no acting director. Ever since the claims of illegal weapons manufacturing 3 years ago, Mr. Gould knew his company would be in a state of turmoil for the years to follow. Therefore, as a testament to his final will, he wanted to ensure only immediate members of the Gould family name could continue overseeing the company for the coming decades.
Seeing as how there are no next of kin left alive to pass on the mantle, by rights, the final remaining remnants of the company will be transferred to you.
To me? You guys must be on crack or something. I don't know shit about running a company, nor do I want to.
While we understand your hesitation, the final will is something we cannot simply overlook. Gould Tech has been operating without an acting CEO for years now, and if this trend continues, the company could quickly gravitate towards bankruptcy.
Well, that sounds like your problem, doesn't it? Best of luck to both of you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go back and rot in my cell. Good day, gentlemen.
There's no need for that. Your cell has been emptied. As of this afternoon, you are a free man, Mr. Deshawn.
Wait, what? You mean I'm out?
That's right, and who exactly do you think were the people that paid your bail?
That was you guys? How? My bail was set at like $3.2 million.
Consider it a preemptive down payment. You can thank us later. For now, we'd like to escort you back to headquarters to go over an arrangement before finalizing your position. A lot of meetings, a lot of paperwork. There's a helicopter waiting.
Look, I appreciate you guys getting me out of the shithole, really, I do. But listen, I really gotta go get shit-faced. I haven't had an ounce of booze for just over 3 years. It sucks so bad I wanted to rip my own dick off and choke on it.
As we were the ones that dealt with your prison sentence, at the very least, we appreciate it if you come with us now and look over the documentation. Consider it you owing us a favor.
Like hell, I don't owe you shit. Now get the fuck out of my way or
How does $73.9 billion sound?
But billion? Like, with a B?
That is correct. The current share value of Gold Tech is at $73.9 billion at peak. We trust even you can't allow that revenue to be stripped away by the federal government.
Hot damn. Imagine what I could do with all that dough. I could buy a liquor bottle the size of the Empire State Building. I'd probably drink that in one whole day, though.
Sir, are you sure about this? He's not exactly the most stable.
We have to honor Mr. Gould's will. Besides, a little transformative work here and there. Perhaps rehab. And I believe he'll be a suitable candidate.
Alright, stop fucking whispering. If you got something to say, you say it.
Mr. Deshawn, this is the opportunity of a lifetime. For most of your life, you've refused to capitalize on your family's financial status despite all their efforts to sway.
And for good reason. Don't you get it? I spent my whole life trying to distance myself from this high-class bullshit as much as I could. I ain't good for this pompous paper-pushing stuff. It's not for me. My folks, as good as they were, never really saw eye to eye with me. Let's just say you can't fill a void in your kid's life with flashy cars or luxury condos, no matter how hard you try. Hell, they even gave me a helicopter. What I'm trying to say is, no amount of money can buy back what their bullshit did.
This is beyond any of us. We're talking about a multi-billion-dollar company at stake here. Certainly your mother would have appreciated the—
Don't talk about my mom's. You don't know dick about her.
Mr. Deshawn, we know full well about the details surrounding your mother, Julia Gould. Mr. Nathan Gould often never spoke much about his daughter. From what we're to believe, it's due to a rather unpleasant disagreement the two had years prior, involving liaisons between her and a young man studying international law, Malcolm Deshawn. Mr. Gould never agreed with their relationship, did he? He was rather old-fashioned like that. She ran away with Malcolm when she was very young. We know they had a son, and that son was you. It's all in the file. We know more than you realize.
Jeez, what are you guys? Some kind of fucking stalkers or something?
We know all there is about you, Mr. Deshawn. Believe us when we say we've put quite a bit of extensive thought into all of this.
You are some crazy sons of bitches, you know that. So let me get this straight. You need someone to run Gold Tech, and because the final will says only members of the Gold family can run it, and since I'm all that's left, you bail me out of jail and want me to do it?
With the strategy we have in motion, you will not have to concern yourself with the business side of the company. You will simply act as an image, a figure to assert the world that they have nothing to fear from Gold Tech.
Yes, after a behavioral adjustment, to be assured.
Behavioral adjustment? Oh no, no more fucking shrinks.
We know you've wanted something more for years. You wanted to change the world. You fought for it in fact, and you did it admirably. Thanks to your efforts alongside Jake and Manny, you curbed the terror brought upon by Kurt. You prevented a planet-wide disaster before it could happen. You saved the world. Mankind still mourns from the tragedy in New York, but we're moving forward, we're rebuilding, and certainly you, of all people, would be more than willing to help.
Well, I sure didn't want to be stuck in prison for the rest of my life. I was given a 40-year sentence for robbery, multiple DUIs, resisting arrest, and harming an officer, smuggling drugs, arms dealing, even burning down a liquor store because they ripped me the fuck off. But maybe, I don't know, this will be my chance to turn stuff around.
Then what do you say, Mr. Deshawn? Will you help us restore the Gould Tech name so we can help the world?
You guys make a hell of an argument, I'll tell you that. C'est la vie, dickface. Enjoy that minimum wage. Come on, let's get out of here. What are you douches waiting for? Time is money.
We trust you're up for this?
Once we arrive, there's no turning back.
Yeah, I got it. But I have two conditions.
And what might those be?
First, I want a mini bar in my office.
Yes, we gathered that. And the second?
And second, no shit talk about Jake. If you're thinking of running his name through the mud, you can forget it. The media's made him out to be some scumbag who should be thrown in a hole for the rest of his life, and I won't be adding to that shit. Jake's a good man.
We understand. That's reasonable enough.
The financial reports have been transferred to your new CEO account as of right now. Welcome to Gould Tech, Mr. Deshawn.
Oh, for fuck's sake, cut it out with all the formal crap. Just call me Justin, you dumb bitches.
Where the hell have you been, Steven? The board of directors have been on my ass ever since they demoted me, and on top of that, Carter's out there somewhere with another part to the osmosis device.
And let's not forget the fact that he's got 2 other serum users with him. As if this shit couldn't get any more ridiculous.
Yes, look, I know. I'm fully aware that—
Steven, I've been looking at Nepo's intel reports from across the country. A lot of the outposts are undermanned. More defectors running off to join the rebel cause. Since you're acting Nebo commander, we need a plan of action.
I know, Shit. Listen, we've had our hands full. There's been an incident overseas in Tirana, Albania's capital. The city was hit, by what we're not sure at the moment, but a lot of people are dead. Some of the bodies recovered were burnt alive. The media's put it down to a gas leak, but the Albanian president reached out to us, fearing that something larger was at work.
Holy shit. Any leads on what happened?
Currently no, but still, it's concerning.
What are we thinking here? An attack by infected?
I seriously hope not, as I was advised that the infection was contained within the California stateside. If it's somehow gone overseas, we'd be looking at a new phase.
Phase? You mean worse than a phase 3?
We have a failsafe above a phase 3, only in the most extreme of circumstances. That's if we're dealing with an international outbreak. It's unlikely. Slim, believe me, I'd be surprised. But it's something we can't just ignore. Given the scale of what we've dealt with lately, disturbing instances like these can't be overlooked.
If that's true, then it's reaching pretty far. I checked surveillance not too long ago. According to our data, there isn't a single reading coming from outside the country. As far as I'm concerned, this is looking like an unfortunate yet random accident. It just doesn't add up.
Steven, did you send anyone to check it out?
Yeah. We sent a US naval ship to provide aid and support to the affected areas. That was 23 hours ago. We lost contact with the vessel just as it made port in Lisbon.
Tighten the base! Tighten the base! We've been boarded! I repeat, something is on board the ship! Do you read me? I don't know what the fuck it is. I barely got a look, but everyone's dead. Jesus Christ, they're all fucking gone! I can barely recognize them! Hello? Respond, over! Can anyone hear me?
Still, I know it's bad over there, but we need to deal with the situation at hand here in the city. We should double our efforts in all the forefronts before Carter's team catch wind of any other radiation signatures.
Hang on. We already established that Carter is somehow connected to the mainframe. I say we go with my last idea. Relay a hoax communication, maybe a shady transfer or something, flush it down the pipe, and see what comes out the other end. Don't lure the bastard in.
We can't. My dad said he's going to take care of Carter. I know it sounds strange, but I think it's best we keep our distance and let him.
Look, James, as much as I appreciate your dad's know-how, and believe me, I do, we can't sit around and do nothing.
I don't know. Maybe we should let Jake handle Carter. I mean, think about it. Not only is Carter beyond dangerous on his own, but now you find out there's 2 others just like him. 1 serum user we can probably handle, but 3?
You don't even know the half of it, Maya. Up to now, you've only heard about them. James and I, we gotta look at them up close. There's something else.
We don't know much about the other 2, only minor details. The blonde guy is called Alex. I heard one of them say his name during our encounter with them. As for the other one, the one with the white hair, I don't know who he is. I've never seen him before, but I could swear I've heard his voice before.
You have? When?
That's where I'm drawing a blank.
Is there any information regarding these other 2 individuals? Any more details about them?
I did a background check earlier today. Not much is really known about this Alex figure. In fact, prior to 5 years ago, there's no record of him at all, despite all the digging I did.
Well, Keep digging. Up until just recently, we didn't even know these men existed. We've spent years keeping tabs on things, ensuring the world is safe, trying to prevent things like Kurt and Zeke from happening again, preventing other serum users from surfacing, and now, 3 more have appeared literally from nowhere. It's terrifying.
I'm on it. Don't worry. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Anything else we need to report on, Steven?
James, unfortunately that's all I can discuss with you for now. Remember, you're still suspended as commander. Going beyond that would be a legal hell. I'm already neck deep in lies, trying to keep the board of directors unaware of your entanglement with Carter.
I understand. Has anyone heard from Yvonne? He might have more information on the stateside infection.
Who cares where he is?
Last I heard, he's assisting a Nipo platoon in Sector 42 Echo. It may be a while before he gets back.
We need someone on the outside to give us some more intel. If only it wasn't for these damn BODs watching our every move.
I don't care what they say. Fact is, we need to start looking into this and prepare.
And what would you be preparing, Mr. Cash?
Nothing, ma'am. Just that we need to prepare, for lunch break in about an hour.
Lunch? Really?
Hey, give me a break. It was the best I could come up with.
Commander Riker, may I ask what you're doing here?
I was just discussing the Albanian incident. Nothing classified, I assure you.
And you don't feel that could have been a conversation discussed over the phone?
I'm sorry. This is Nipo HQ, right? And I am acting Nipo commander. I prefer not to be screened, thank you very much. I was under the assumption that I could come and go as I please.
But not with ex-Commander James. That is against regulation.
Look, we're not up to anything before you start making accusations. I don't understand what the problem is here. James was just suspended, am I wrong? It's hardly out of line to be briefed on a few minor details surrounding—
That is not for you to decide. Regardless, we will need to shelve this conversation for another time.
That's right. As of now, we have a much more urgent matter that we need to discuss with James.
Which is?
Confidential.
Alright, that's it. No disrespect, Councilman, but you're a real pair of assholes, you know that?
I beg your pardon?
We are all official constituents operating in unison or under NEPO regulations. We all have access to the most hush-hush in terms of files or operations reports, and we all have more experience in the field than you pencil jockeys will ever know. And let me tell you straight, that's where the real fight is, not behind your well-polished desk. Now, I don't care if James ain't a representative anymore. I am.
Cash.
It's been a long day, and I'm in a really bad mood. So if I want to know what's going on, I think, above all, I have the right to.
Madam Councilwoman, I suppose we don't really need to discuss this in private. It will be made official very soon regardless.
Very well. Please, everyone, take a seat. Now, James, Miss Lockhart, Mr. Cash, Mr. Riker. The situation our country is in has grown to amass a much larger priority than we had previously thought. This epidemic is no longer restricted within the California state. Just recently, we have learned outbreaks are occurring as far as the Midwest, and they are spreading at an alarming rate.
Because of this, we've noticed a significant shift in interest from NEPO's operations. Their efforts seem to focus primarily on one individual, rather than the infection itself. Yes, Carter, of whom James seems to have a personal vendetta against.
With all due respect, Director, Carter is the largest threat at this present time. The entire board was made well aware of what's happening. Carter is gathering the parts to the osmosis device. He's out there right now looking for them, and if he succeeds, there's a chance there may not be a world left for us to save.
I think I speak for everyone here when I say we all cannot possibly imagine what damage the osmosis device could cause. The parts have been lost for years. Just because he discovered one singular segment by sheer chance during the attack on Nepo's lockup, that doesn't mean he has knowledge of the other's whereabouts.
But he does! He found another! He said it himself!
And did you actually see this segment yourself?
Well, no, but...
As I thought. Carter spouting lies and misdirection in an attempt to toy with your emotions and draw your attention away from the bigger picture. That's the truth of it. He's playing you, James.
And regardless of that, it doesn't change the fact that our country is in grave peril. It's been months on top of months, and we've still not seen significant results in terms of containing this.
That's a load of bull and you know it. We've done a damn good job keeping things in line, and given what we're up against, I'm actually pretty impressed with the results.
But not whilst you plunder our resources pursuing a single individual. We must look at the bigger picture. For God's sake, be realistic. James, this is something a commander must be willing to do. Putting his personal feelings aside and doing what's necessary for everyone.
Well, I would, but I can't do anything while I'm suspended.
He's right. Just release the suspension already. This is ridiculous. We can't get anything done this way.
Members of the board, despite what you may have heard about James's psychological report, I can assure you, based on experience, he is still the most qualified to lead NEPO. This kid's tied to all of this in a big way, and he needs to be out there to see it through. I know it. I believe we'll be making a mistake if we let him go now. I recommend that you reinstate his position right now.
That's just what we're here to do, actually.
Alright, great. So I'm relieved of this suspension? Because I really need to get with the tier warden units and build a team of pipe hitters to...
You misunderstand, James.
Oh, fucking great.
The suspension isn't cleared. As of now, you are officially dismissed as the commander of NEPO.
What?
What? What are you talking about?
This is bullshit.
That is our final decision.
Enough!
No, I've had enough. You can't be serious. If this is a joke, it's a fucking bad one. Be real. Who's going to lead NEPO right now during all of this? Who on earth, besides maybe Jake, is more qualified to run the forefront
Please, do not insult our intelligence any longer. We know all about the activities you have partaken in.
What?
Play it.
Infected. They're in Sector 83 Bravo.
For the love of... We cleared out that sector 2 weeks ago. When are these zombies going to fuck off?
Actually,
wait,
that's not all that's shown up.
What?
How did you...
You...
It's Carter.
You bugged my apartment?
In that sector?
Our apartment.
Whatever.
I believe we made it very clear that James was to not interfere with NEPO operations. And yes, Mr. Cash, to answer that strained look you're trying to hide from your face, we know that you and Ivan assisted them. Failing to abide by our direct orders is treason. You've broken every code of conduct under the sun whilst in service, and your sheer disregard for the sanctity and stability of NEPO's legal system is quite, frankly, appalling. James, you are hereby placed under house arrest until a court date is scheduled. We will determine the severity of your actions up to and including time in jail.
We didn't have any other choice. It's not like either of you have any idea how to deal with Carter. If we didn't move in, we'd be one step closer to nothing. We know things now we couldn't have possibly known without making that decision. Like the existence of these other two men. Do you two even know what the hell you're doing? This is completely...
You will be seated, Lieutenant Lockhart, or you'll face the same charges as James.
You're killing us! Do you understand? All of us! You will never find a way to...
Hang on, James. Directors, President Vance ordered me to contact James specifically to look into the incident in Sector 83 Bravo, despite suspension. James shouldn't be punished for this when it was I who authorized this operation.
We are aware of that as well. I'll spare you the complicated legal specifics. In short, such an action is also in direct violation of NEPO guidelines, President or not. And unfortunately, seeing as the order came from you and not Mr. Vance directly, Riker, I'm afraid you also have had your rank of Standard NEPO Commander relinquished.
You can't be serious!
You have got to be kidding me. Seriously, I'm questioning if you two could be any more stupid right now. It's outstanding. It really is. NEPO is literally without a commander now. Enlighten me on how exactly this benefits anyone.
We have several candidates in mind already. It's not such a grim situation as you all put it. Until a choice has been made, we will be leading Nepo's main operations.
I thought that the president had another few weeks before he was required to make an appraisal. You can't force James to resign that quickly.
Actually, we do. It's clearly stated on contract. Pending suspension with credible evidence goes through the president first, but any act of treason, or degradation towards the board of directors, overrides the president's final say and determine the commander's position.
Fine. I understand James may have disobeyed your direct orders, but he's still looking out for the world's best interests. Desperate times, desperate measures. In a state of crisis such as this, we can't have Nepo without a leader. You know that as well as I.
Even if we could consider your request, Stephen, it was previously established that James has been diagnosed with several severe anxiety disorders. That's not a leader. That's a liability. We can't have a commander lose focus on what needs to be done.
And so you're the ones to lead him. Good luck with that. Neither of you have nowhere near as much experience as me or James. You need real soldiers, not politicians who—
If we reinstate James as commander, it's highly likely his instability to focus on the task at hand will cause more harm than good.
Sometimes drastic decisions need to be made in order to maintain the peace. In World War II, the US Navy made a deal with the Mafia to protect its ships on the waterfront.
This isn't World War II.
It's World War III.
For goodness sake, the board has already made their final decision. That's it. There's nothing more to it. You're done.
I can't wait to stand by and witness the world go to shit while you watch. And then you'll realize where you fucked up, and you'll come crawling back to me.
You may have disbanded James, but that will not stop us from doing what we can to stop Carter and the infection. You can never—
James has been placed under house arrest. If he is seen outside the premises, we will be mandated to incarcerate him immediately. If he resists, he will be subdued. If you attempt to assist him, well, I think you get the picture.
Jesus Christ.
As far as we're concerned, this discussion is over.
You can all go to hell! With or without Nepo, I'll find a way. I'll get out and I'll find a goddamn way to do your jobs for you.
I've had enough of this. This will be all, James. A car will be round in 10 minutes to see you home. Oh, and Gordon, Maya, Stephen, we expect to see you all at the next Nepo conference briefing.
We are going nowhere without James. Just wait until Vance hears about this. He'll—
Maya, it's okay. We'll figure it out, I promise.
This meeting is adjourned.
Bunch of dumb pricks. You spoof some bullshit legal precedents and there you go. You disregard every shred of common sense known to man. Oh, and you, Missy? I bet you take it up the fucking ass.
You pig!
Careful, Gordon. We have much more authority than you think. One more word, and we can have you incarcerated in a matter of moments.
Yeah? That means exactly dick to me.
Gordon, leave it. Just let it go.
That could have gone better. Well then, with that wrapped up, what now? Where do you feel we should focus our operations?
Based on everything we've just heard, we'd accept the fact that the parts for the osmosis device are simply impossible to locate, and pursuing Carter at this juncture would be a sustainable waste of our time and manpower. Once we send word for unit dispatch to the Midwest, place an arrest warrant on James.
An arrest warrant? About time. That boy's been nothing but trouble.
I couldn't agree more. I know we exercise the rule that feelings shouldn't make it into the equation, but I'll be honest, nothing has pleased me more than removing James from Nepo's facility.
Wait, who is that? I swear if it's Cash again, I'm going to...
No, it's one of them! Look out!
No, no, stop! Turn the car around! Oh shit! Look out!
I'm sorry, James. I wish there was more I could do.
It's not your fault. It was mine. I got careless.
Don't blame yourself, James.
Any ideas on how we're gonna fight this?
Not sure. We should try to get into contact with Vance and figure out.
What the fuck?
That can't be good.
What the hell's going on?
Out! Everybody out! Get out now!
I can't! The seatbelt's jammed!
Mother of God.
Wait! Don't!
Shit!
What the fuck?
Did that thing just breathe fucking fire? What the hell is that?
That's the perimeter alarm!
God damn it! They found us! We're under attack!
Wait, what?
Conference building. It's not built for defense. And reinforcements won't get here in time. Ugh. No. Everyone, evacuate the building. Now!
And do what? Our guns were taken at security. We've got nothing to...
Hang on. I might have an idea.
What are you doing?
Arnold and I oversaw the construction of this building back in the days of Nepo's inception. We always prepared in case something like this should happen. If I remember right, it still has a few secrets hidden in the framework. There! Lock and load.
Now that's what I'm talking about!
Depot HQ is hit. We're engaging infected on the south side of the complex. We need backup ASAP. Over.
I see one. 11 o'clock.
Someone take out that damn helicopter!
Fucking hell! They're firing from multiple directions! Don't let them flank you!
Come on, you fuckers! Is that the best you can do? Damn it! Need covering fire! I gotta reload!
Don't lose focus. Wait for an opening.
Fuck, James, move! That chopper's got eyes on you!
Oh, shit!
We need something to take that out.
I've got just the thing. Cover me while I get a lock.
If you have a lock, take it.
Hang on. Hang on. I've got a lock. Firing! How's that?
Damn it! There's still another one!
Gordon, if you have another thermal barrack, take it out.
I can't! That was all we had!
We need a plan. We're sitting ducks out here.
Hang on! I'm gonna go on the other side and flank them! Just keep shooting! Whoa! Shit! It's that fire zombie again! I'm taking it out! What the? Can't be. It's a frantic zombie?
James! Where is it? I can't see it!
Damn it! This won't work! It's too fast! Up there! Look! The other one's heading to the roof!
Oh shit, there's an access door up there. It's trying to get inside the building. What's it trying to do?
Gordon, cover me!
Whatever you're doing, do it fast!
Maya! Me and Gordon are pinned on the south side of the building by a frantic. That fire-breathing thing is headed to the roof. It's up to something. Can you or Steven get up there?
Damn it! We got our hands full over here. We need help too!
Shit. This is bad. Hang on. We'll try and make a break for it.
We can't make a break for anything. They ain't letting us move. And there's more coming in by the second. We can't keep this up much longer.
Just stay down. Hang in there.
James, we need a plan.
Fuck. Okay. I've got something. Hang on.
Whatever it is, just fucking hurry.
Damn. Nothing. I could have sworn this is where the last contact was. Guess I better comb out the surrounding sectors and... Now what? Ivan, go ahead.
Ivan, listen to me very carefully. I have to make this quick.
James? What the fuck is going on? Where are you?
Ivan, the infected. They're attacking Maple HQ. We're pinned down. We need an evac now. Do you still have the chopper?
Well, yeah. But it's gonna take me at least a few minutes to get there.
We don't have that long!
Fuck! That frantic is ripping us to shreds. I can't hold it back.
A frantic? Ah, shit.
Ivan, hurry! We don't have much time. Fuck! Keep it back!
James, I won't be able to make it in time. Get out of there! Run!
We can't! We need help! Now!
Okay. Fuck. Let's see. Nepo HQ, 39 miles away. Wind at 12 miles per hour from the southeast.
Ivan! Are you there?
Hang on, James. A frantic. It can dodge any bullet it either sees or hears coming, right? So what about a bullet that it doesn't see coming? One it can't possibly anticipate because it's never been done.
What? Are you fucking kidding me? He's 39 miles away! Even with the most advanced sniper tech in the world, no one has ever made a shot beyond 20 miles! He's out of his fucking mind!
James, I've only been to HQ a few times, so I'm going by memory here, but can you try to lure it to the loading bay on the south side and make sure it's right in the centerfold? Facing the doors. It's a far cry, but I think this will work.
Alright, we only have a brief window here, so hang on. Come on, Gordon!
Fuck it!
We're here! Whatever you plan to do it now!
Alright, here we Go!
Holy fucking shit!
Incredible. He did it.
You did it, Yvonne! Great job!
Yvonne, we still need that evac. With the frantic gun that buy us a bit more time. Just get us out of here!
Roger that. Just sit tight. I'm on my way.
Come on, where the hell is that guy?
He's several miles away. It's gonna take him a few. Just hold on.
James, listen to me. I need you to do something for me.
Can it wait?
James, Nepo is compromised. This wasn't a random attack. This was a hit. They're after us, James. Now no one is safe, least of all, you and your unit. There's a safe house. It's small. Off the radar. You need to take your team and lay low there for a while, until we figure this shit out. I'm patching the coordinates through to you now. Go there, and wait until I contact you. Do you understand?
What? You're not coming with us?
I need to get to the President as soon as possible. He needs to know what's happened here. Trust me, the best place for me right now is on the outside. I could do more good from there. This place is built right on top of a series of maintenance tunnels, running underneath this entire complex like blood vessels. I'm gonna make my own way through there and rendezvous with the response team on the other side of the valley. Cover me as I make a run for it.
I understand, sir. Good luck.
See you soon. Now, everyone, keep me covered!
Oh, you're kidding me!
What is it?
There's more!
Holy shit!
Focus fire on them now, before they close in!
What about the chopper?
Damn it! Just shoot what you can!
Fucking hell, this helicopter's killing us!
Damn it, I'm out. Does anyone have another magazine?
Last one! Here!
For fuck's sake, where the hell is Ivan?
Just stay focused. It shouldn't be much longer.
Damn it, they just won't stop! What fucking pit of hell did these things come from?
I don't know, Eli!
What? What did you just say?
Nothing! Just keep firing!
Shit. Does anyone have any bright ideas?
James, there's too many of them. I know it's risky, but desperate times, desperate measures sort of thing. Do you think we ought to dispatch the prototype?
What? No! It's still a work in progress. It's too dangerous. It won't work.
What are you guys talking about? Keep firing!
Ah, fuck. I don't see any other option. You're right. Maybe we need...
Yes! Finally!
Now! Everyone, move, move, move! Yvonne, take us up!
Hang on, the stick's jammed.
You can't be serious. Get us moving!
Oh, for God's sakes, let me see!
Alright, we're good. Going up.
Jesus fucking Christ!
What? No!
Shit!
Damn. Thought that would never end.
Would someone mind telling me what the hell that was? I've never seen anything like that before. Neither have I. Fuck. I'm not sure.
Guys, look. Lieutenant Lockhart, reporting. Horizon down. Repeat. Horizon is down. It's gone. It's all gone.
God damn. How could this have happened? We can always rebuild it. There's nothing more we can do. Come on. Steven gave me these coordinates. They're for a safe house. Yvonne, take a look. Try and fly us out to... Son of a... Another one? Yvonne, evasive action! Everyone, hang on! Fuck, I can't shake this thing. We've got to take it out. Now! Get some room between us. Gordon, aim for the rotors and distract him. Maya, you and I will take out the pilot. Fuck, look out!
Keep firing!
Yeah! Oh, how do you like that, you sons of bitches? Yvonne, we need to leave the city ASAP. It's no longer safe. I just wire coordinates to your navigator. Got it. It's way out there, but I'll start heading that way now.
God. What the hell was that back at HQ? I've never seen an infected like that before.
Whatever it was, it killed the board of directors and destroyed Nepo HQ. We're in some serious shit here, aren't we? This does make sense. How could the zombies attack Nepo HQ so easily? I thought it was one of the most secured facilities in the world.
It was almost like they knew exactly where we were. This can't be a coincidence.
No, it can't. It had to have been him. Carter.
Are you really so certain? I want to take him down as much as you guys, but I after all that's happened? It's not his style. Are you really sure it's him doing all of this? What benefits does he have by lying to us? There must be another alternative.
I seriously doubt it, Maya. So Carter says he didn't start this infection. That's great, but it's a lie. No doubt about it, he's covering his tracks and trying to take us out from behind the scenes. Remember, only serum users can do something on a scale like this.
But this well organized? This doesn't seem like a random attack to me.
What do you mean?
We've all fought these before. I can barely count the times I've squared off against them. And you want to know what I've noticed? The one thing these attacks have in common? The main reason they attack is to kill, whether it be in masses or a singular target. However, those back there seemed way more diligent than before. Almost like they've been planning this attack for a while now. This wasn't a mission to kill, but rather to cripple.
They weren't aiming for us. They were aiming for HQ. If that's true, then that means someone was probably in charge of coordinating this whole thing. The question is, who?
We have to find Carter. If it somehow turns out he isn't the cause of this, he probably damn well knows who did.
Where are we?
An old steel mill I used to work at before it was decommissioned.
What? Why are we here? I thought you said we have to lay low.
I don't think an abandoned mill is gonna be on their list of targets. Trust me, this is the safest place for both of us right now.
Who are they anyway? Those masked guys with the weird voices. What do they want from you?
For as long as I can remember, they've been after me. Don't know why, don't care. Now shut up and get inside before someone sees us.
Alright, alright.
So, why did you come looking for me anyway? Wait, don't tell me.
I'm interested in your story.
I fucking knew it.
Who are you? Where are you from? What are you doing here?
Like I told you, my name is Alex. I don't know who I am, where I'm from. Heck, I don't even know when I was born.
So, what are you trying to tell me? You have amnesia or something?
Something like that, I suppose. It's always been that way. All I know is I woke up one day and I started running. Running from people like you, who want to expose me, put me under a spotlight, and open my insides.
That's not what I want at all, Alex. I think I might be able to help you. To get your name out there, let people know what's going on. Let me tell your story. Maybe someone will hear your name and recognize you.
Weren't you listening? I don't want my story told.
All of these years you've spent alone in this world. This is your chance to learn something about yourself.
I'm alive. That's all I need to know.
If you keep running from this, you'll never be able to move forward with your life. Is this what you want? To continue living like this? On the run, hunted down like some animal, alone with no one to turn to?
What are you, my fucking psychiatrist? What's the point, huh? I mean, really? Do you think once I know my past, once I find whatever shit heap of a family I have out there, that'll change something? Because let me clue you in, it won't. And since that's the case, then why should I even give two fucks?
That's not the point. Your abilities, all that killing in a single blow and jumping in front of bullets stuff, have you ever wondered where it all came from?
And there it is.
Huh?
This has nothing to do with you wanting to help me. This is what's happened 100 times over. This about telling your story, not mine at all. A freak like me is your golden ticket to stardom, right?
Look, just hear me out. Does the name Gold Tech mean anything to you?
Gold Tech? Rings a bell. Why?
Gold Tech. They were a science and pharmaceuticals company established in the early 1900s. Throughout the years, they were the leading developers of life-saving medicine and New Age technology. They helped shape the future into what it is today. Sadly, somewhere in the mid-80s, Gold Tech's credibility plummeted, leaving Frederick's son Nathan to take over. In the years following, Nathan reestablished the company and began to pick up the pieces left by his father. However, one piece he picked up started his interest in human enhancements, and thus his research into Procasium began.
Now you're an encyclopedia too? Why are you telling me all this? Get to the damn point!
Listen, for a second. Procasium was intended to be a gift to mankind. A freely available drug that would boost the human immune system to superhuman levels, protecting them from any illnesses that the world could throw at them.
Let me guess. Something went wrong.
Horribly wrong. No one's sure of the details, but needless to say, when it was released to the public in 2013, the effects it had were not the ones Goldtech had in mind. It changed people, turned them into monsters.
Monsters? You're shitting me, right? These are all just rumors, I take it?
I wish they were. But if you can believe it, this actually happened. 30 years ago, New York City was the threshold of a viral outbreak caused by Procasium, turning its inhabitants into aggressive, violent creatures. It mutated them, made them stronger, faster.
Wait, you're not saying...
It sounds crazy, I know. It's just a hunch. But I think Goldtech might have something to do with your past.
So, let me get this straight. You think I'm some infected human hybrid experimented on by a medical facility led by an insane billionaire scientist? Is that what I'm hearing?
I know how it sounds. Call me a conspiracy nut, but I think there's definitely something going on in the shadows of Goldtech.
Fuck. I'm going to be honest with you, Catherine. You and me, we don't mix. I'm not bouncing off the walls, eager to find out who I am, and on top of that, I can tell you, a girl like you will be nothing but trouble on the long run. Besides, what if after we go through all the effort, all the bodies, and trust me, there will be bodies. What if after all that, I don't like what I find?
Well, you won't know until you find it, will you? Alex, please. I really think we can help each other. Don't you want to find out what you really are?
I already know what I am. I'm a monster. You're going to see this through even if I don't come along, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
You really don't know what you're getting into. I've made enemies. If you stay with me, I won't be able to protect you.
I'm not leaving you. I promise I'd see this through to the end, Alex. Alex.
Alex!
Huh? What?
Nice of you to join us. I said I need you to keep your eyes on the console displays while I attach the next osmosis part.
Ugh. Okay then.
Things like a fucking jigsaw.
Wait. You really sure about this?
Sure is a strong term. I'm confident.
This thing was created to destroy the virus, right? If it fucks up, we might all be vaporized.
I'm inclined to agree. Any PO couldn't control this, so what makes you think you can? It's a risk I'm willing to take. At the very least, we have to make sure it's functional. Let's do it.
Alright, I'm ready. Fire it up.
Alex, how's it looking?
It just says, calibration error. Increase output fluctuation by I-10-4C-X41, blah blah blah.
Damn it! What am I missing? I have the files. I studied this inside and out. I went over the schematics with a fine comb. I know how to use the machine once it's on. Then why can't the piece of shit just turn on?
Bear in mind, this is old tech. Between rust and mothballs, I'd be surprised if we get so much as a quiver out of it.
Perfect. Just fucking perfect. A lump of metal. That's what I'm stuck with.
Well, it was worth a shot. Maybe it needs more parts. How many are left?
We should at least have enough to turn the damn thing on. Jesus fuck. This whole process has been one giant fuck up.
You know, I feel like this is really paying off. After all the hours put in.
Give it a rest, Alex.
Hang on a sec. Let me take a look at it.
Wait, I'm seeing lots of code. Is that supposed to happen?
Hang on. Idling at medium. Coolant consumption checks out. It's working. It's actually working. Ha! I don't believe it. Yeah, everything checks out. It's in good shape. Okay, now we just need the rest of it.
Good shit. So, how on earth are you going to reprogram it for your plan to work?
Please. I once made a super serum out of ascorbic acid and berserker blood. It's just a simple matter of reconfiguration.
Ooh, okay, Professor. I do not need your resume. So, we got any leads on the other parts yet?
Not just yet. We'll sit on it a while. One's bound to show up soon. Xander, how did you do that? How did you know what to do to get the device working?
I've seen it before.
From back then?
Yeah.
Want to talk about it?
Maybe another time.
I take it you've had it rough.
Let's just say I'd trade amnesia for what I've been through any day.
The biggest obstacle is coming to terms with what we are. Your past, how this happened to you, all that other shit doesn't matter. Trying to understand our place in society and where to go from there, that's the hardest. Believe me, I know. I've seen good men, maybe even friends at one time, turn because of it. And everyone and everything they touch from there on out falls to pieces and dies around them. They hurt people. It won't happen to you two. I won't let it.
Then, what if there's no one left to hurt?
What?
Sorry. You're right, though. Thank you.
It's fine. Your abilities, though. We haven't had a session in a while. I'm sorry, that's down to me. I've been so focused on Alex's training that I haven't had the time to...
I appreciate it, but really, there's no need. Trust me. I know what I'm capable of. All that's happened lately has been a real eye-opener. Back then, I was erratic, and, well, I'm a lot more streamlined now. While I'd love nothing more than to grind any PO to dust, I've got a lid on things. I can maintain it.
Don't give me that! Walking willy-nilly towards tank shells? I get that you're pissed off at NEPO. So am I.
He has a point. Confidence in moderation can be a good thing. It'll push you beyond your limits. But if it's fueled by anger, you'll lose control. That's all it takes. Anger always gets the better of serum users like us. It's something in the genetics of it, and I don't know. Keeping a level head is tough.
Don't stress about it. Yeah, I have my beef with NEPO, and true, they are dangerous to some degree, but the fact of the matter is, right now, they're much less of a threat than they've ever been. In fact, I heard their main HQ was destroyed not too long ago.
What? This is the first I'm hearing of this. What happened?
There was an attack by infected. Apparently the place went up in smoke.
Was James there?
Yeah, he was.
Carter, you okay?
There's something else, too. Supposedly, some new species appeared on the scene. Ones we've never seen before. Incendiaries, that's what they're calling them.
Incendiary? What does that word mean again?
It's a term for something that's designed to cause irreversible fire damage. Like a combustible.
Wait, seriously? Are we talking some Human Torch level shit?
No idea. But by the sounds of it, they may be able to manipulate fire in some fashion. Extreme heat like that could seriously slow us down, so it's best we try to avoid them.
How did you hear about all this, Xander?
Because I'm the only one that actually watches the news around here.
Oh. Seems pretty careless of me to overlook that, actually. Oh well. Anyway, back to the point. Let's keep our ear to the ground. Any more radiation spikes pop up, we should be the first to act. Especially at a juncture like this.
Hello? About all that face value stuff? Look, fact is, we got lucky last time. If they somehow already know you're in the system, anything we get from here on out could be a ruse.
So what? I mean, really. If it's a trap, it gives me a chance to run into Jake again. I'm ending things. No more. I knew I'd made a mistake when I revealed myself to him. Ever since then, things have only gotten more and more difficult.
I don't know. I think things have actually been looking in our favor so far. Think about it. Not long after we find the first part of the osmosis device, which, by the way, took you 11 whole years to locate.
Thanks for that.
We find another part 6 months later. I wonder. Never mind.
What is it?
Well, I was gonna say, you ever thought maybe it's not a coincidence we found the second part so quickly? I know, I'm grasping the straws here, but...
I don't know. It doesn't sound so far-fetched. I mean, logically, we shouldn't be keeping this pace.
We don't know that. For all we know, it could be several more years before we find the next part. If we find the next part. However... something doesn't add up. After we took the first part for the device, I intercepted a transmission from President Arnold Vance. Apparently, after the first part was taken, the next order he gave was to send a squadron to Sector 83 Bravo, months before we found the part that was stored there. What's also curious is I'd been through that area multiple times, and I don't remember feeling any infected. The first time I felt them again was in downtown LA, so unless I'm wrong, Vance is lying.
What do you mean? Lying how?
I'm saying it's highly likely that he knows where the rest of the parts are.
I somehow doubt it. We've heard time and time again that no one alive knows where they are.
No, but think about it. Put yourself in his position. You alone have knowledge to the whereabouts of the segments to the osmosis device, the most dangerous superweapon mankind has ever known. This knowledge, entrusted to you, that no one else on the face of the planet is supposed to know about, is the kind of knowledge that lesser men would do anything to get their hands on. So a part suddenly goes missing. You grow paranoid. You want to know how this happened, and do whatever it takes to ensure the remaining parts are untraceable. That's why we found two so quickly. He's moving them, constantly, to keep them safe. But he's gotten sloppy. I ran a test with the two parts we have. Turns out the radiation peaks we've been detecting weren't just a random occurrence. They're caused by thermal energy transfer through movement of particles. Someone's handling them. Probably Vance's men. But too much. That much flux leaves too big of a footprint. That's why we keep getting our leads.
You're not seriously suggesting we kidnap the president, are you? Even for you, that's a bit out there. Even if he's, for whatever reason, lying, if he knows where the parts are, we're not gonna get anywhere near him. I'm not trying to shoot holes in your theory or anything. I'm just being a realist.
Yeah, I know. Right now, it's a bad idea. If there's a way to reach him somewhere down the road, I'll find out. But until then, we should continue things as normal and play it by ear. There may be another spike soon, and if I'm right about all this, that's our cue.
You're really certain about this, aren't you? Vance and all that?
It's a hunch.
That's one hell of a hunch.
I have a knack for knowing how people think.
Me too, funny enough.
But like I said, it's useless at this point. We need a different plan.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Carter, about those tests of yours, based on everything you know about it right now, isn't there some way it could point us in the right direction of the next segment we need?
That's actually possible. In higher quantities, these things are like goddamn magnets. They interact with one another. With the amount of data I've extrapolated from them, there's a chance we could use these two parts to lead us to the next. But I think it's best we keep this shut down for the time being, and refrain from moving it. If we're careless, we'll be found out.
What about Jake's chopper? You get anything useful from it?
So far, not really. The flight record is promising, but it's encrypted, and it's running on an independent algorithm. Jake's covered his tracks every step of the way, but I'm certain if I keep at it, I'll find something useful.
That thing's still packing heat, isn't it? The Gene missile? That's what it's called, right?
Yeah, it is. Thanks for helping me disable it, though, Xander.
What is that missile anyway?
A countermeasure against serum users. A smaller, more compact version of the Gene bomb. It was made as a last-ditch effort against Zeke. You remember him. I've mentioned him before. Zeke was resilient. I didn't chance fighting him even with my strength. When one of those hit him, it stripped him of his enhanced abilities, leaving him mortal and killable. And that was him. If we got hit by one, there wouldn't be anything left.
Jeez. So it's definitely disabled, right? I'm serious! After what you just said, I don't like being near that thing. Oh, hey, also, about Jake, don't you think he might have a way of tracking his own helicopter?
That's exactly what I'm hoping for. He won't be dumb enough to come looking for a fight with us, but if he does, I'll be ready.
You've taken this too far. I'll find a way to stop you, Carter. Huh? James.
This line's secure, don't worry.
Steven! Thank God you made it out alive. When I saw the place explode, I thought you might have...
I know, it was close, but I'm still here. What about you? Everyone alright?
Yeah, only the miners. We're all roughed up, but still in one piece.
So you're at the house now?
Yeah, we made it. It was right where you said it would be. What is this place anyway? Whose house is this?
Doesn't matter. It's just a relic from a long time ago.
Thank you for this, Stephen. I mean it. Hiding us out from everyone, even the president.
Don't thank me yet. We're still in the thick of it. And I'm not sure anywhere is safe just yet.
So, what's the word on your end? How's the government and the committee reacting to what happened?
Everyone's skittish. Honor's been briefed, but he hasn't made a formal statement yet. Chances are he's taking this pretty hard. As far as a lot are concerned, you're dead.
That's probably best for now. So where are you?
You don't have to worry about me, James. I appreciate it, but don't. I'm fine. But, if you must know, right now I'm with a cleanup crew in the port of LA.
Why are you in the city? It's still dangerous there.
Remember the ship we sent to Lisbon?
Yeah?
Well, it just got back. It's a mess down here. The ship came in rough. It capsized on entry and it's barely together. We're sifting through the wreckage right now.
Any survivors?
No.
So, there are bodies?
I suppose. If you want to call them that.
What do you mean?
The remains we recovered were burnt beyond recognition.
Burnt? At sea?
That's right. Apparently, there was some kind of fire aboard the ship.
Don't tell me it was that.
From what we understand, when the crew alighted at Lisbon, there was a skirmish on the coastal region. They retreated to the ship, but something followed them on board. And now, that something is loose on American soil, and just torched Nepo HQ. Do you see where I'm going with this?
It wanted to be here. This was a plan all along. The incident in Toronto was just bait. It needed to get overseas, so it just waited for us, and then hitched a ride on. Oh my God.
None of us could have seen this coming, James. Carter's way ahead of the curve right now. For him to arrange something like this.
What's going on, Steven? These infected. They're different somehow. They're stronger and more determined than ever. They're changing. Evolving in ways I've never even heard of. Even in my dad's stories. Is Carter even capable of something like this? Something that can breathe fire?
I know, it's unheard of. The Nepo genetics guys are calling it an incendiary type.
Incendiary? These names.
We've got to call it something. Would you prefer fire zombie?
Fuck off.
I need to go for now. If any PO catch wind that I'm harboring you, then...
I know. I understand.
Things should be safer once this all clears up. I'll keep you posted. For now, the four of you get some rest. I'll contact you again tomorrow.
Thanks, Steven. Be safe.
You too.
What's happening out there?
Kid.
What? Eli. No. This is wrong. This is all wrong. Get a grip, James. He's not there. He's not real. He's not... Come on. Come on.
Kid, how many times have I told you? Never trust anyone. Not even those closest to you.
It'll pass. It'll pass.
Why are you ignoring me, kid? Do we really mean that little to you? Me and Eddie.
Stop. Get out of my head.
Kid. James. Look at me.
Just leave me alone.
What the fuck has gotten into you? You're acting like a fucking baby. Have you forgotten? We're supposed to see this through together and...
Zeke is dead, Eli. He's gone. We won. But I can't change what happened. I can't change that, so why the fuck are you both still here?
Why did it have to turn out this way, James?
It's not my fault, okay? I did everything I could. I still am.
How do I even know my brother is safe? How do I know what happened to me won't happen to him, too?
Shut up! Just go away, Eli!
Why didn't you stop him, James?
Stop it! Fucking stop it! Ah! I can't take this anymore!
Why wasn't it you instead?
Stop! Maya, hey, what's up?
What's up? What do you mean, what's up? What the fuck, James? What was that? I saw everything.
I was just thinking out loud. Just stressed out, that's all.
You were talking to someone.
Was I?
Yes, you were.
Yeah, there was someone here before you.
Who?
I don't know.
James, you're scaring me.
It's nothing. Just relax. Jeez.
You're seeing them, aren't you? It was Eli this time. I heard you say his name. Talk to me.
Maya, I can't.
You need to tell me what's going on with you, right now.
I can't.
You can't what?
I can't. I am afraid.
What are you afraid of?
Before we went after Zeke, do you remember what we talked about? That night, at the warehouse?
Yeah?
Well, actually, forget that. That's not the point. The point is, all that mental instability stuff the BLDs were talking about, they weren't exactly wrong. I didn't really go over this with you in great detail back then, and when you asked, I dodged the question, but you remember I sat for a psych evaluation shortly after my enrollment? Mandatory, of course. Couldn't back out.
I remember. You seemed pretty stressed about it at the time. But after you passed, you never mentioned it again.
That's just the point. I didn't pass.
What?
There was no chance of me passing. None. I was fully aware of what was going on with me, and I knew that it would show up on the results. I know I failed.
Then, how were you able to join?
I'm convinced that Vance pulled some strings to get me through. You saw his face, how desperate he sounded. He wanted me at NEPO no matter what. Probably had the HRM falsify the results, but it looks like the original file still existed after all, hidden away.
So, there are hundreds of soldiers out there who, according to the criteria, aren't fit for active service. But you know what? The criteria is bullshit. It's a guideline, a restriction, that's it. Something that the pampy and morally ambiguous can point their finger at to justify themselves. None of that matters because these soldiers, they're good people. They're loyal, and they're adept at what they can do. Why bring this up? What does any of this have to do with you as a person?
Because it's gotten worse.
Worse? How?
At first, they showed up in my dreams. I kept trying to block it out, but now it's creeping into my reality. Sometimes, and I never know when, they show up. They speak to me. My mind isn't my own anymore. It's not safe for you to be around me.
It's okay. It's okay. Listen to me. I'm going to tell you the same thing I told you all those months ago. I'm not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. Whatever problems you have, we'll pull through with it.
You don't get it. I'm having panic attacks, alright? The other night I was having a fucking heart attack. I puked in a trash barrel on my way to NEPO HQ. I haven't slept in fucking weeks! And what? I'm supposed to pretend that all of that means nothing in the long run? That I'm not losing my mind? Tell you what, here's what I need, Maya. Why don't you just get me a bottle of scotch in my handgun to blow my fucking brains out?
Don't you dare say shit like that to me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm gonna be straight up with you. You were a runt, James. That's what you were when I met you. Cocky, arrogant, full of yourself, pouring with daddy issues and giving me lip like you knew how the world works inside and out. But until you actually got out there, saw the back end of things, the dark corners that mortal men and women like you and I weren't meant to see, things that people chose to ignore on a daily basis. You know what happened then?
What?
You gave a shit. You chose to take the world on your shoulders and fight against the monsters that come with it. You're not the boy you were when I first met you. A weaker person would have crumbled under the weight of everything that's happened. You're a man, James. And all this, it may not be the life you wanted, but you are who you are. It was a conscious choice. You didn't fuck up. So when you stand there and say things like that to me,
Look, I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. I promise you. I'm gonna do everything I can to hold on to who I am. I just want all this to end. If I lose someone else, that'll be another person inside my head. Something's wrong with me, Maya.
I don't care. Whatever it is, we'll figure it out. Together.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry I scared you. It must have looked weird, right? Me, standing there, talking to no one.
It was a bit more than that.
What do you mean? What the fuck has gotten into you? You're acting like a fucking baby. Have you forgotten? We're supposed to see this through together. Zeke is dead, Eli. He's gone. We won. But I can't change what happened. I can't change that, so why the fuck are you both still here?
Just always remember you can talk to me about anything, okay?
Yeah. Same to you.
Alright. Let's try to get some sleep. We could really use it after the day we've had.
Yeah. Let's call it a night. Damn. Gotta stop holding it in. Yvonne, don't you ever sleep?
Not as much anymore. Plus, I keep getting angry looks from Gordon. Kinda hard to take a peaceful rest when somebody keeps giving you bad juju from across the room.
What's the deal with you two anyway?
Oh, nothing. It goes way beyond just me and him. Most of Nepo and the entirety of the USAF can't stand me. I'm something of a legend.
Well, come on. Hate might be overblowing it. Maybe they just lack the trust is all. A lot of people can be that way. Failing to rely on others.
I wish it was as superficial as that, believe me. Truth is, it all comes back to the stories. You've heard them too, be honest. A 17-year-old trainee murders his superior officer. It was a real mess back in the day. And none of them even know my side of it. Not that it matters anyways.
Haven't you tried calling a truce with Gordon?
You spelled it out. You need trust to have a truce.
I mean, you gotta see their point of view, though. Killing your captain, that's a bit...
And there it is. That's the look. I've seen that look time and time again. Face after face, year after year. It never changes. Captain Slayer, Oath Breaker, man without honor.
No, Yvonne, I don't mean it like that. I just always wondered, what happened between you and him, your captain?
It's a long story.
I've got time. Besides, I want to hear your side of it.
You ever hear about advanced napalm?
Of course.
Gregory Sherstein, my captain in the U.S. Marine Corps, 2nd Infantry Battalion. He was obsessed with it. When we were engaged against the infected in a small outbreak in the Middle East, it was always his favorite toy. Always loved to watch him burn. Said it was the best way to be rid of them. Withered skin, blisters, flesh melting off the bone. He burned them. He burned subordinates he didn't like. He burned, well, anyone that said otherwise, basically. Always managed to cover it up, though. So no one would bat an eye. It was bad, but it got really bad. He grew tired. He couldn't just leave it at that. The infected, too easy, he would say. They don't make any noise when they burn. It's boring. So he gets up one day and, you know what he does? For some reason, deep in his fucked up, twisted little mind, he decided it'd be a laugh to instruct his lieutenants to place several small caches of advanced napalm around our headquarters, all over the city, in civilian territory, under markets, next to houses, heck, even next to schools.
What? He did?
And then, the day of reckoning came. He rallied his men and threw up a perimeter around the city. Claimed it was because a large horde of zombies were approaching, when in actuality, he just didn't want anyone getting out. I watched from his office as he was prepping the strike. I pleaded with him. I begged him, James. I'll never beg to another man again to stop this madness.
And what did he do?
He looked me straight in the eye, with all the resolve of sane, zealous man, and said, "Burn them all." He said, "Burn them in their homes, burn them in their beds." Now tell me, if your captain ordered you to stand by and watch while hundreds, maybe thousands of men, women, and children were burned alive, would you do it? Would you keep your sworn oath?
Let me rephrase my question. What did you do?
First, I killed his secretary. I think she saw my hand slide for the 9mm at my side. It all happened in only a few seconds. When he attempted to flee, I emptied half a clip into the wall as he left the room. I was never any good with the 9er. Couldn't get used to the weight. "Burn them all," he kept saying as he ran out. Heard him down the stairs. Burn them all. I don't think he expected to die in the next 5 minutes. He meant to burn with the rest of us and rise again. I wanted to make sure that wouldn't happen. Didn't want to give him the satisfaction. Saw him running away on the strip. I grabbed my rifle from the gun bag. HS Precision, S-Class. Set up by the window. 7-mile-per-hour winds from the north. Loose screw on the bipod's right leg, leaning my central axis. I put him down, clean. Back of the head from 800 yards away. My best record yet, at the time.
Why didn't you tell anyone?
After I was apprehended, what happened at the base hit the media. They needed a fall guy. Guess the US government was too embarrassed to admit that one of their own personnel was responsible for near mass genocide, and instead pinned the whole thing on me. Put it down to a disagreement between constituents that led to an unfortunate conclusion. I was stripped of my rank and charged with murder. Given a mandatory life sentence with no hope of parole. There's no crime more convenient than war crime, I guess. They put me away, swept it under the rug, and that was that, I guess. Not long after, I was approached by Nepo with the proposition. And, well, you pretty much know the story from there.
God, I never knew. I'm so sorry.
Don't be. It's on me. What I am. What I can do. It's more of a curse than anything. I'm blessed with extraordinary skills, but with great consequence.
I've been meaning to ask you that as well. How the hell did you manage to make that shot during the Nepo HQ attack? You were 39 miles away. That sort of thing, it's otherworldly.
About that. I ever tell you how I got my name?
No.
My dad was a Ukrainian refugee back in the day. Before escaping to America, he was being forced to fight in the 2040s sub-phase wars by terror cells. Those cowardly fuckers were using black-marketed procasium to take over large parts of our homeland, including my dad's village. He always hated fighting. From a young age, he absolutely detested violence of any kind. He was the kind of person who always avoided a fight because he knows he'd win. He made a lot of enemies over there. Let me tell you. You see, he had this rather unique talent for marksmanship. From humble beginnings of slingshots and pellet guns to rifles and revolvers, his knack for sharpshooting grew and grew until it was out of this world. He used to call it God's gift, something his mom told him when he was just a boy.
God's gift?
Yeah. Did you know he could shoot down US missiles from over 1,200 yards away?
Wow, really? That's incredible! That's some serious precision.
Yeah, no joke.
So what happened to him?
Well, needless to say, years of fighting and killing went on until Nepo moved in and put the terror cells down. By that time, my dad had already made his escape. When he came to the States, met my mom and made me, he gave all that gunfighting up. Lived a normal life, just like he always wanted. But he always told the stories. Those I'll never forget. Named me Ivan. You know, like all those Russian rulers?
Can't say they ring a bell.
Come on, didn't you ever take history? Ivan the Great and Ivan the Terrible? He said the name made me strong and powerful. It must run in the family because, lo and behold, there I was shooting wings off flies from 2 blocks down the street at age 10. everyone came to the collective assumption that I inherited this God's gift. And when I was 17, I enlisted in the Marine Corps, against my dad's wishes. But I got my mom to agree to consent.
Can't say I don't know the feeling. What made you join if your dad was against it, though?
I don't know. I was pretty patriotic when I was a kid. Thought I was making a difference, doing my part for the flag and country. Of course, it was never smooth sailing. I had a lot of secrets while in the service. Needless to say, it made me sort of an outcast from the other trainees. I knew they were all just jealous, though. I was always top of the ranks. Captain Sherestein used to call me Cross-Eyes, since whenever I was awake, you can bet I was in front of a scope.
So what happened to your parents? Your father?
They deported him after my arrest. Shipped him back to the Ukraine. I never saw him again. My mom, though, she's doing okay. I saw her again 4 months ago. I sent letters into the safe zones in Atlanta to see how she's holding up.
I'm sorry for what you've been through. To an extent, I can relate. Being rejected from society and all. Plus, I know how painful it is being away from your family. And don't blame yourself for what happened to your father. I'm sure he'd understand. He'd be proud.
See you in the morning, James.
Hey, Yvonne, one more thing.
Yeah?
There's one thing I don't understand. If your father hated fighting so much, why did he name you after people known for violence?
Because the name has another meaning. It has a Hebrew origin, Yvonne, meaning God's gift. Just because he hated fighting doesn't mean he didn't respect it.
It's only a matter of time, I suppose. Hey, Carter? Found you. Audio amplifier is online. Right. Let's see what you're up to.
You guys, we've got a reading.
Wait, what?
How do you know?
I got bored and was watching your scanner. It snagged something. A spike way up north.
Are you sure?
Very. There's something out there, and it's on the move.
The signal's moving?
I'm happy to say you were right. That's proof to your theory right there. We gotta get out there.
This isn't right. Something's not right.
It's getting exasperating, isn't it? Trying to constantly figure out if we're being played or not.
But what if we're not, guys? Come on. Either we're extremely lucky and they've made the risk of moving another part, or Jake is out there before us.
What about James?
James! Xander, you said James was dead!
He's not. Guaranteed, he's not.
Huh?
If you remember, Alex, I never said James was dead. I said James was there.
Alright, fuck it. We're moving. Let's prep the gear and we'll head out. Alex, bring in the crates from around back. Whatever this is, we can all collectively agree that it warrants checking out at the very least. Let's see those coordinates, Xander.
Looks like it's 83.318 by 212 degrees.
0.318 byte. What? That can't be right. That would mean James is well over 500 miles from here. And with an osmosis device segment? Even so, can't risk it. I can't let them get to James or that segment. First order of business.
Hello?
Jake, is that you?
Yeah, it's me. It's good to hear your voice again.
Jake. Oh my god. Are you doing okay? What's going on?
I'm fine. I wanted to call you just in case things go wrong.
What do you mean? What's happening?
I found him, Charlene. I'm about to face him and end this. For good.
You found Carter? Are you sure you're ready to face him?
With what I have planned, I won't have to.
This is all just insane. He's your brother, Jake. He comes back from the dead just to do all this? What has this world come to?
There won't be a world if his plan succeeds. Charlene, I need something. Do you have any way of quickly contacting James?
Yeah, I do. Why?
I need you to get him on the hook right away.
Why? Can't you find him? Is he in danger? Please don't tell me he's in danger.
There was an attack on Nepo HQ not too long ago. James and his team have gone missing.
Oh my god. Jake, please. Is he... Please tell me it's okay.
Calm down. It's okay. He's fine. I swear to you. I have reason to believe Riker is deliberately withholding information about what happened there. It's obvious. He's safeguarding James, hiding him out. Don't worry. I'll make sure nothing happens to him. I promise. I just need to know what measures I need to take.
Okay. I gave him a long-wave receiver last time I saw him. It's showing up on my private server. I'll start looking into it.
Thanks, Charlene. It'll be okay.
I hope. And hey, you be safe out there, you hear me?
You know me.
Same as always. Okay. Good luck. I love you.
Love you too. Here we go. prototype gene missile, just as I left it. The blast from this should easily...
Come on, Carter! You done yet?
Just give me another minute. I need to check we have everything we need.
Just hurry it up, please?
Why don't you make yourself useful and help me, huh?
Fine, fine. If it will get you to move faster.
Fuck, hang on. I left the codex in the chopper.
Shit!
What was...
Carter! Let's go!
Yes, okay. Good. Yep, okay, you're clear.
This thing needs a new paint job.
Xander, did you get a chance to look at the shock absorbance?
Yeah, I know it's a problem with the torsion. I was thinking of keeping the independent multi-link, but that 403mm is really dragging. It's affecting
The swivel, yeah, I know. Because when I was on the gun last, the rotary keeps locking up. I know it's an AFV, not a tank, but off-road, all that bounce really kills all the...
The crates are all inside. What?
I heard something over there.
That's great. Can we get a move on, please?
I heard it too.
Wait. It sounded like... Hang on. What's that sound?
Carter, what did you do?
Nothing. It just started beeping.
Well, get it to stop.
I'm not sure how. Hey, Xander, any ideas how to shut this thing up?
Hang on, let me see. Did you press the safety release again by any chance? I'm a real stickler for these little... Oh, fuck.
What?
Get back! Get back now!
Huh?
What?
This gene missile, it's rigged to blow!
No!
Ah, shit!
Looks like it's time. Oh well.
Xander!
Xander, what are you doing? Move! Xander!
I'm sorry. You brought this on yourself, brother. You're at peace now. What? What? How is this impossible. They're still reading over the... How? They can't be.
Oh, fuck. What happened? How are we still...
I'm not sure. Maybe it was a dud. Or... Wait, where's Xander?
Xander! Hey, Xander! Where are you?
I can't feel his presence anymore. Oh God. You don't think...
No way. He
saved us. He's gone.
How? How could this happen? Why did it suddenly arm itself?
I know how.
He shielded them. Why would he?
Carter, you know we can't come back here anymore.
We'll torch it. I'll take what I need from the stock and go out on the road. It doesn't end here. I need to finish what I started. For Xander, for everyone. I'll understand if you don't want to go through with this, after all that's...
Don't give me that shit! Let's go.
All right.
I could have sworn I was telling the truth when I said I missed you. Why? Why does it have to all be this way? If only you'd stayed dead.